Hello boys and girls, welcome to Story Time with Aunty Marybeth. It's Tales by Sunset. I want you to gather around, sit down somewhere comfortable, open your ears, and listen, because today I'm taking you on a journey to a vibrant Yoruba land known as Anjola. Once upon a time, in the vibrant land of Anjola, where the trees are tall and the hills have the vibrant green color, a baby was born. She was so beautiful. Her eyes sparkled like the sun. Her skin was so soft and smooth like cocoa butter. And her smile could brighten even the gloomiest day. Her parents called her Anjola, meaning this beauty, this wealth we will enjoy together. Anjola was so beautiful. The villagers would come all the way just to watch her smile. And as Anjola grew older and older, she would go to the village markets on market days with her mom. And people would look at her and say, "Ah, Anjola, you are so lovely." At first, Anjola was very shy. She would smile and she would say, "Ẹ ṣeun." But as Anjola grew older, her parents wouldn't stop praising her or singing her praise. Her father told her one day, "You are as fresh as the hibiscus flower." Her mom said to her, "Ah, my darling Anjola, you are the most beautiful girl in the entire land of Anjola." With time, all of that praise started to get into Anjola's head. Anjola would spend long hours looking at herself in the mirror. She had a shiny mirror that her mom gifted her. She would spend hours braiding her hair. Anjola, our lovely Anjola, became proud and pompous. She will walk down the path in the village, and when the kind young boys will say to her, "Let's help you with your water pot," Anjola will look at them up, down, up, down. "You were too dusty to talk to me." And when the little girls will come asking her to play the village board game Ayu or Lopon, or to skip rope with them, Anjola will look at them and hiss again, "They are not beautiful enough to be my friends." And so one day, one bright afternoon, Anjola's mom asked her to go to the village edge to get her some firewood. And unknown to her mom, Anjola snuck her little mirror and went. When she got there, there were other young people also fetching firewood for their family. But Anjola would not speak to anyone. She stayed in her corner and fetched her firewood. After a while, she got carried away. She brought out a mirror and started looking into her mirror and admiring herself. "My hair is so beautiful," she said to herself. "My teeth are so white," she said to herself. And unknown to Anjola, the other young people fetched their firewood and went home. Anjola was lost in her own world. And so, all of a sudden, something sounded strange around her. And so she looked up and saw that everywhere was dark. It had become so late and Anjola did not realize. She quickly jumped up, threw her firewood, packed all she could pack together and started trying to run home. She was lost because all the paths that looked the same, she didn't know which one was the correct one to follow. Anjola put her two hands on her head and started shouting, "Mogbe! Somebody help me." But there was nobody to help Anjola. "Egba mi o! Egba mi o!" Anjola kept on screaming and crying, but there was nobody to help her. "Help! Help!" Anjola shouted some more, but there was no one in sight to help her. And then she kept on moving and shouting and running around in the bush. She was scared at this point. And then she saw a hut with light flickering. So Anjola ran quickly to the hut. And right there was an old man carving some wood. "Good evening, old papa. Please, I am lost. I need help," Anjola cried. But the old man paid her no attention. He didn't even turn for a second to look at Anjola. He continued to carve his wood. Anjola turned and started crying some more. And as she walked and walked, at this point her feet were covered with dust. She saw another hut and she thought, finally. So she ran towards this hut. When she got there, there was another old man weaving ashoki. "Good evening, good old papa. My name is Anjola and I am lost. Please help me. I need to get to the village. I need to get to Ojojo village." The old man did not turn. He continued to weave his ashoki. At this point, Anjola was afraid. She was frightened. She started crying even more. "Somebody help me! Egba mi o! Help me!" But nobody was anywhere to help Anjola. So she continued to walk around in the forests. Then she saw a third hut. This time, she didn't run. She walked gently, not sure of what she would find. When she got there, she saw an old woman who was cooking some soup in the fireplace. "Good evening, dear mommy. My name is Anjola. I am lost and I need someone to take me back home or show me the path that will lead me back to my village." The old woman kept on staring at her pot of soup. She didn't say a word to Anjola. At this point, Anjola fell to the ground and wailed and cried so hard. After crying and wailing for a long time, Anjola was totally heartbroken. And so she got off the ground and started walking slowly away from the old woman's hut. As she walked away, suddenly she heard a voice. "Anjola! Anjola!" She turned around and it was the old woman standing in front of her hut. "Come this way, my child. Come and sit with me by the fireplace," she said. Anjola rushed quickly and sat down next to the old woman by the fireplace. And then the old woman turned to her and smiled. "Now you know how it feels like to be ignored." "I'm so sorry. I'm Grandma. I'm so sorry. I would never be prideful. I would never ignore people again, Anjola cried. Of course, the old woman smiled. But before you go, I am going to teach you 3 lessons. Lesson 1, beauty doesn't last forever. One day, those beautiful skin will wrinkle, but your heart will never wrinkle. Lesson 2, you never ignore people. If you don't listen to people when they greet you, they will not listen to you when you cry. Lesson 3, no one is an island. We all need each other. So no, my darling Anjola, you can't keep living by yourself and ignoring other people. Yes, Grandma, I am so sorry. That's okay. So Grandma, the old woman took a lantern and handed it to Anjola, and then walked her to the magic path or the secret path and showed her the way to her village. And so Anjola took the lantern and walked very fast. And before she knew it, she was right in her compound. Her parents were so happy to see her. They jumped and hugged and cried together. And after that day, Anjola became a kind girl. She would kneel down and greet the elders. She would say hello to the other children. She even played with them. She would even skip rope with them and play the Ayo game with the young girls. Now, her eyes still sparkle. Her skin is still beautiful. And her smile can still melt a gloomy day. But the villagers do not just talk about Anjola's beauty anymore. They talked about how kind her heart was. And so they talked about how her kindness made the village even a better place. And after that experience, Anjola learned never to be too proud to see other people. And that's the end of my story. Did you enjoy the story? Now I want you to speak to your parents about the lesson that you learned from this story. And tell your friends about story time with Aunty Marybeth, so that next week you can gather around together when I bring another beautiful story your way. Before we go, remember, if you don't listen to people when they greet you, they will not listen to you when you cry. Bye everyone. See you next time. Bye.